Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media. And man, I'm probably gonna be dropping about 4 videos a day because I got a lot to do for the Indiana Fever before I start getting into my Washington Commanders content. The Indiana Fever is racking up awards left and right, and this one was a surprising, but I kept saying this on a lot of posts about Christie Size. Christie Size has been named Coach of the Month. And it's no surprising that she has been named Coach of the Month because the fact of the matter is Christie Size and the Indiana Fever have been on a tear since the Olympic break. Winning last, 9 out of 10. They've been on a 4-game winning streak right now. They only lost 1 game to the Minnesota Lynx, which they get a rematch with them. They get a rematch with them on Friday night. But Christie Size, from going 1-8 and started turning their season around midway through the season after having all of these tough teams at the beginning of the season, 11 games in a 28-day period. But nevertheless, we was critical of Christie Size, and let's not get it twisted. We was critical. We was calling for her to be fired because the rotations was bad. She didn't know how to use Caitlin Clark at that moment. Lynn Dunn came out with some statements. We wasn't high on her. We wanted her to get fired. But, then we was pissed off about the Celeste Taylor situation, her getting released from the team. We still kept Erica Wheeler. We still kept Christy Wallace. We still had Demiris Dantas coming back. We had Timmy Fambelli out with injury on and off. And then we had Melissa Thomas playing up and down. Leo Boston wasn't getting her groove. Caitlin wasn't finding her groove. Kelsey Mitchell was playing selfless basketball. So this team was going through a lot of changes from the beginning half of the season. But Christie Size kept on preaching, together. Keep the main thing, work hard on defense. And as the season went on, the team started getting some breaks, so a little bit of rest here and there, started playing some pretty decent basketballs. They'll win some tough games, lose some games they're supposed to win. And then they went into the All-Star break, the Olympic break, losing the last game to the Dallas Wings, which they could have won. That's the game Caitlin Clark had a record-breaking 19 assists. But ever since then, the team was so focused on getting rest, practice, spending time with each other, building chemistry, and they did all of that. After they came out from the break, the team just took off like a rocket, becoming one of the hottest teams in the league right now. And they finally has clinched a playoff berth, something they haven't done in 2016. And some talking about now they could win it all. They could go all the way. That's a video for another day for the playoff berth. But Christie Size has been steering the ship as much as we've been critical of her. And me personally, I'm happy for her to get this award because the fact of the matter is she's been under a lot of scrutiny. Christie Size has been under a lot of scrutiny. And I have said it before. Don't be surprised if Christie Size wins Coach of the Year because the fact of the matter is the Indiana Fever probably have 6 games left, 6 or 7 games left. One against Minnesota, 2 against the Aces. If they close out and win all of these games from the rest of the way out and post over a 20-something record and move up into at least the 5 seed in the playoff from the 6 seed, there's no way she's not a lock for Coach of the Year because you look at all the teams. Who's hotter? The only person I can see is Cheryl Reeves right now, Sandy Bardello from the New York Liberty, but they're not as hot as the Indiana Fever. So right now, I said my front runner for Coach of the Year is Christie Sides. She's the front runner. And some people say, people gonna say, well, hey, she don't deserve credit because the fact of the matter is she got Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark deserve all the praise. That's fine. Players do deserve praise, but we cannot discount what she is as a coach. You know what I'm saying? Because she does have a phenomenal player, a generational player, and Caitlin Clark, and Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. And if these players didn't come together, Christie Cyrus probably would have been out. But it seems like something is working for the Indiana Fever right now, and it's helping Christie Cyrus. And people say, well, she still need to be fired. Well, I can tell you this. Christie Cyrus ain't getting fired. She's going to get a new contract at the end of the season because the team is winning. The team is in the playoff. If the team didn't make the playoff, then I could see that. But I don't think that Lynn Dunn, and she already spoken on this, Lynn Dunn is not going to fire Christie Cyrus because they got a 3-year plan in place. And they want to see this. And if this team gets in the playoffs and make it to the finals and have a chance to win the championship, Christie Cyrus would never lead this team. So we could be critical, but also we gotta make sure that we appreciate where this team is at. Christie Cyrus has coached a little bit better in the second half of the season. I have to give her that credit. You know what I'm saying? She has done some stuff that oppress us. She still, make some mistakes here and there, but it's not as blatant as it was in the first half of the season. And you can see that she has grown as a coach as well as the players has grown as players. So they all starting to learn to trust each other more. And that's the main thing, keeping it the main thing. So the Indiana Fever organization gave a little surprise for Christie Cyrus today. And I definitely want to share that with y'all. So take a look.
Coaches, this is my staff. This is you guys. This is not an award for me. This is all y'all. What a day! What a day!
One other thing to add to that: this is the first time in franchise history you've got Coach of the Month. So.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here, Coach. Started from the bottom. Started from the bottom.
And you see that. And just like they said, it's the first time in Fever franchise history. Get that. And first time in Fever franchise history that there has been a Coach of the Month. So, hey, can Christie Cyrus finish strong and win it back-to-back in September? I think she can. And that will put a lot of accolades into her because then that'll solidify her as Coach of the Year, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I think the Fever is rocking and rolling right now, and I think they're gonna finish this season strong. They got two against the Aces and one against the Minnesota Lynx. That's 2 tough games, and then they finish with the Sparks, Atlanta, Dallas to close out the season. I think, yeah. And with that being said, leave your comments below what you think about Christie Cyrus winning Player of the Month. I know a lot of people said they shocked, they didn't expect it, but the way the Indiana Fever was rolling since the break, it was bound to happen for her. She deserved it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be too critical of her. I think her and the team is doing well, and I want to see them continue to do well. Until then, leave your likes, comments below, subscribe to the channel. And what I always say at the end of my video, you know what it is.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.